Aboroboy, this is Oluo Fakolade of Idinka Ifa Temple. We welcome you. We're preparing to do our ITADOGUN. Those of you who know, who are either Ifa practitioners or people who know a little bit about what Ifa is, ITADOGUN basically means 17 days. So every 17 days, we perform a ritual to support our whole community. It's an opportunity for people who either have enough money or don't have enough money to support in offering Ebo not only for themselves, but also for the collective. All right. So it is a great way to begin your process of offering Ebo and so on with Ifa. So let us begin. I'm going to begin by feeding Ifa, the Ifa of our temple, with Obi, Orogbo, Epo, and Oti. Okay. Oromila. Oromila nsoro da Ifa ojire. Oromila lẹ́yìn tó ní kéjọ olóró márẹ́. Àjọjọgbọ́n ní kéjọ da. Ọlọ́run tó ìbájá yọrọ ti dojú bọ́. Ọlọ́run ní kíkọ́ gíga. Agbára ẹ̀gbọ́n òdodo tí ń dúró ní ẹtùnú tí kò tán sẹ́. Àmọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ lọ́lọ́gbọ́n ọlọ́run ní ẹ̀wọ̀n ìmọ̀tàn. Ọkọ̀mọ̀tàn kò ṣe ọba wọn tán ní bá ṣe ké. Olùbá kọ́rọ́kọ́rọ́ tí ń kó bó bá ń fa. Mo ní bá ṣe láṣẹ̀dá tí ń kó bó bá gánà máa. Ẹ̀láwọ̀ orúmi láwọ̀ ìpàdé ọba àkókò dé. Ìjọba ọba àkókò dé orúmi àbí ọba ọ̀rọ̀kùbọ̀. Orúmi àbí ọba ọ̀rọ̀kùbọ̀ mẹ́rẹ̀ fi ní tẹ́kọ̀ àgbègbè. Orúmìlà. Ifá ojíire. Orúmìlà nsoro dayo. Ifá ojíire. Wọ́n ní Fakolade. Ifá o. We ask you, Ifa, please ward off all death, ward off sickness, ward off cases, controversy, ward off litigation, losses in our advice, ward off witchcraft and negative energy from all of our members of Idinka. Support Catherine Omondo, so Robert Omo Kathy, Taylor Omo, Deborah Zaire Omo Taylor, Zolani Omo Taylor, Zayden Omo Taylor, Fakolade Omo Kathy, Fadeke Omo Kathy, Tanda Sizwe Shamaringo, Manisa Cree, Maisha Walker, Dean Omo, Margaret, support Mark Anthony Omo, Merced, support Jessica Blanco, support Janine Omo, Jackie, support Sanj Omo, Sharmila, support all of our members, all of the Omoawo who are participating in the Omoawo program with our temple, support all of them as well. Ifa, ward off death, ward off sickness, ward off cases and controversy, ward off litigation, losses in our advice, ward off witchcraft and negative energy from us. Bring forth to us long life, wealth, good spouse, good children, longevity, prosperity, victory over adversity, peace of mind, joy, healing, success, and seven-figure income. If I would come propitiating you with Obi and Orogbo. Obi, Orogbo. Obi and Orogbo. If I Omi tutu. Ila tutu, ashe tutu. Ila mon père, c'est vrai mon père. Allow me to mon père, allow me mon père, abenda mon père. If I'm mon père, if I'm mon père, if I'm mon père, if I would come propitiating you with Obi at Orogbo. If I would, Ejogbe, Ejogbe. 70 do erect our homes, 70 do live in the homes. So wisdom with which we erect our homes is not the same as that with which we live in the houses. This we forecast for Oromila when he was going to evacuate the city of Ife of the Fort Ajogun. They simply refused to go. He was advised sufferable. He complied. Now we will use Obi, we will use Orogbo, we will use Atare. Now Eku owns Ire Aje and Ayewo of Ofo owns Aiku and and Ayewo Arun owns Ire Aya Ati Oko. And Ifa, we ask at this time that you would help us to have all of those things. Help us to have Ishegun. Help us to ward off all the Ajogun from us at this time. Asher. Take away death, sickness, conflicts, fights, or litigation losses not arise from it. Bring forth to us long life, wealth, good spouse, good children, longevity, prosperity, victory over adversity, peace of mind, joy, healing, success, and seven-figure income. Ifa. You accept this Orogbo Sumitobi. Orogbo Lo. I shall push away all the Ajogu and bring forth all the erased. Ifa. Remove death. Remove illness. Remove cases and controversy. Ward off fire. Will the next 17 days be there? Tawalo tamata washo. Ashe ire ku ire aje ire ìṣẹ́gun ire of aya oko ire of spouses. Push away death and sickness. Bring forth to us all the good things of life. Ifa. Guru, where they? I did my phone room now. Apples is super apple. Apples are joined in making it apple. Guru, where they? Or tours you can drink, a red tubes you can buy. Castify for Rhinestone. I will drink some liquor success. Sure. Ifa. Support us. God, direct us, protect us, and keep us safe, healthy, and keep us whole. Ashe, Dideo. Joko, de, Ifa. Okay. Now we are ready to cast Ifa. Ifa, what you doing? Oromila Soro Dayo Ifa. We come casting Ifa. We ask you to ward off our death, ward off our sickness, ward off cases, controversy, ward off fight, litigation, losses, non-advice from all members of Idin Kai Ifa Temple. God direct and protect us, keep us safe, healthy, keep us whole. Support Catherine, Omo Mr. Robert, and Kathy Taylor, Omo Jada Zaya, Omo Taylor Zulani, Omo Taylor Zayden, Omo Taylor Fakola, de Omo Kathy Fadeke, Omo Kathy. Support Maisha Walker Dean, Omo Merced. Support Maisha Walker Dean, Omo Margaret. Support Mark Anthony, Omo Merced. Support Sandra, Omo Shamila. Support Jessica Blanco. Support Jane, Omo Jackie. Support Tandy, Omo Anisaki. Support all of our members, all of the Omo walls. Ward off all death, ward off sickness, cases, controversies, ward off fight, litigation, losses, non-advice from us, and pursue us all the good things of life. I joke, that's it. If I do not see us, we don't. This is Ifa, that's true. That's true. Remove the head of all of our enemies. Ifa, what is the order for us today? Ogbeka. Ogbeka rekakaja. Asheo. Ire. Ayewo. Ire o. Edge ogbe. Ogbeka. Ire. Ifa, what is this Ire? Ire Aiku or no? Ogunda Wari. Is already no. Ifa is it Ire Aje. Aje. Or no? Or one in Shogbe K Shuba. Ire Aje. Aje Tutu. Aje Nina. Aje Nina. Ifa with a ball. Will this Argentina turn into Aje Tutu? Is it with a ball or a Kuna ball? Like this Argentina will turn into Aje Tutu. Meji. It is with apple. All right. Ifa. The best elbow here for us as a temple is the best elbow 3 he goats. 3 he-goats, 1 complete deer, 4 guinea fowls, and 4 pigeons. Is that the best double for us? Yes or no? I have Ollie ready. Ogunda bede my odu. No. Can we offer a bowl of 4 he-goats, 4 guinea fowls, 4 pigeons as a bowl? Is that the bowl? And 1 complete deer. Yes. Okay. Let me speak about this Odu. 1 second. Obeka, Obeka, Obeika, Ifao. So this is very, very, very interesting. Boro boy, good to see everyone who's joined us. This is a very unique Ifa that we have just cast. So we need to thank Olodumare for what Ifa has said. Ogbe Ika. I often call it Ogbe Kare Kakaja. Why? This Odu is very, very interesting because on this Ifa, Orunmila challenged death. And when he challenged and basically fought death, he basically challenged death to a duel. And as he challenged Iku to this fight, um, he basically was like, I'm gonna beat up death, and everybody was like scared. And Orunmila went for Ifa consultation, and he offered a bow. But when he offered a bow, he also offered a bow with this particular type of wood. They called it abo staff, and it's a type of wood that has these like spots on it. And when Orunmila went and cast Ifa, offered his bow, and all of these things, um, he was told also to sleep with those sticks underneath his pillow. So he did it. And then on the day that he had challenged Iku to the fight, Death came out and was ready to get down. And Orunmila began to hit Death with this particular stick. And he hit him, boom. And then the spots of the stick came off on Death. and he kept hitting, boom, boom, bop, bop, hitting Iku. And what ends up happening is Orunmila hit death with um, the stick, and the stuff transferred over to Iku. Ifa says that we have hit death. The verse says we have hit death with Abo staff. We have struck death with anxiety, fear, and panic, I believe. So in terms of this, Ifa is saying, one, we need to walk without fear, and we need to exist without fear and anxiety. As Orunmila did that, but what was the thing that beat death? Orunmila beat death, but how did he beat Iku? He beat death by putting fear into death. So on this, Odu, we need to walk with courage and success. All right, and we don't need to take stupid risks. If we take a risk, it needs to be a calculated risk. All right. In terms of this, Ifa also says that many of us will be succeeding outside of our general home, like outside of our general birthplace. Ifa says we will be succeeding in other areas, other lands, right? And Ifa says that we'll succeed far away from our quote unquote homeland. And we will eventually return to our homeland, and that is also will be a place where our success will be consummated and elevated. We need to also offer a bow in order to protect us from theft. That could be theft of actual property, theft of intellectual property, all of these things. In terms of this, Ifa says that we will certainly be victorious over all of our enemies and over all of the negativities. Another thing Ifa says here is if you are in relationship and your relationship is challenged, Ifa says, please do not choose to separate from your mate. It is a better idea to reconcile. So Ifa supports really reconciliation, because separating in a relationship will make that relationship only end in a bad situation. Ifa also says this is a very very special Odu, in the fact that it speaks to the situation of many folks who may be in the temple currently. This Odu speaks of a person by the name of Lagaye, and Lagaye was a suicidal person. He was very disillusioned with things that were going on. And Ifa says that he went for Ifa consultation, and the Babalao told him to offer a bow. And if you notice, the ebo that I marked, it was very large, right? 4 he-goats, 4 guinea fowls, 4 pigeons, 1 complete deer. And he was disillusioned, but he was like, okay, I'm going to offer a bow. I don't have all these things. So he offered a bow in a very miserly way. And when he did that, what I mean by that is he offered a bow with less than half of everything. like a piece of everything, right? And Ifa says that the Irumole knew his situation, they took pity on him, and they blessed him even more. He became more prosperous because he offered a bow with his intent, and also offered a bow with his the best that he had, even though he had a little. He only had a little bitty thing. So Ifa is saying, offer a bow sparsely. Mark the bow large, but little things. Okay? That is very unique of this Odu. Okay? Ifa says, please at this time be very mindful of where you allow your children to go or who you allow to take care of your children. Please don't just let anyone take care of your children. All right, because during this time period, there's a very high probability of some sort of really negative thing occurring to that child who is left with someone else. All right, so please do your very best not to do that, not even for a full day. Also, on this Odu, Ifa says, please make sure that you do not attend any funerals. It's not a good idea to attend funerals at this time for the next 17 days. And it's also not a good idea um, to like basically visit a place where someone has recently died, or to be in and around the area where someone has just lost their life, because Ifa says that energy right now for the members of Idinka, that energy is very, very catchy. Okay, so we need to make sure that we don't put ourselves inside those positions. All right. Good to see you. I'm adding, saying hi to everyone. Abo Shisha Boto. Good to see you online. All right, good to see you on Facebook, everyone. Also, I see Akinyalo. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the likes and all those things. Everybody that's on here, thank you so much for joining us today. So we will offer our Taibo Eshu at this time. Those of you who would like to participate in offering Ebo, you can do so with the information below. Those of you on TikTok who can't see that information, you can communicate with us through Cash App if you'd like to participate in the Ebo. The Cash App is actually IDINKAAIFATEMPLE. Idinkai Fatemple. So you can, if you want to contribute to the Ebo, you can do so at Idinka Ifatemple on Cash App. Also on the other Cash App is Eshu Elegba on Cash App. You can do that as well. Also, hopefully that's not confusing, we're transitioning over to the Cash App for the temple very soon. Also, you can do PayPal, which is ALAFOSE@yahoo.com. All right, so those of you who would like to participate in this Ebo, you can do so. Usually, the amount of money we ask for is like $40 per family. So if you want to participate in offering Ebo for your whole family, you can just contribute $40 and then include the names of your family members. All right, so my plan is to get this Ebo done probably by the beginning of next week, because it's going to take some time to get some deer parts, So, yes. All right. So with that, let us offer a table issue. Also, those of you who would like to be part of our our world program, you're welcome to do so. You can go to the website edinkaifatemple.com and go there, or you can communicate with me. We have a our world program where we teach people how to do the things that I'm doing. So if you're interested, you can do that. I personally will teach it myself. We're supported by our Oluo, Chief Shalagbade Popola. So, yes. All right. Only shock back. Okay, Shuba. Oshia Willa. Ba t t t t t t t t t. Foul offering our table issue at this time. Oromila. Oromila soro da. Oromila soro da. We come offering table issue for all the members of Edinkai Temple. The Odu Ogbeka, the Ire Ajenina. We come offering a ball with 4 he-goats, 4 pigeons, 4 guinea fowls, 1 complete deer. We'll also feed egg bear, Ifa, and Obatala. Ifa will come offering table issue for all of our members. Please support Catherine Omoruso, Robert Omokati, Taylor Omojobe, Zaire Omotele, Rolani Omotele, Zayden Omotele, Tandy Omorami, Suki, Maisha Walker, Jean Omo, Margaret, Mark Anthony Omo Merced, Sandra Omo Shamila, Jessica Blanco, support Janine Omojaki, support all of our Omo Awards and our Omo Award program. I share. I love that. Why did you buy this ear? Rumor said it was ear that was of that sickness. This is controversy. What of all evil things from us at this time? If I show. Oh, spider. All right. Well, Baker, if I would come offering a bowl with 4 he-goats, 4 guinea fowls, 4 pigeons, and 1 complete deer. Obekare Kakaja. Uber says, let us enter the middle room, let us enter the center room for a fight. This was the cast for Rumela when he had challenged Eku Death to a duel. He was advised to offer a bow. He complied. Now, we have hit death with our bow staff. We have struck death with anxiety, fear, and tribulation. If I please ward off all death from us, bring us all success, and help us not to be in fear, but to give fear to Eku. Asher. Ifa, we are paid for death, so death not affect us. Pay for sickness, so sickness not ties down. Pay for losses and fights, so losses and fights will not affect us. Pay for witchcraft, so witchcraft will not affect us. Pay for danger, to ward off danger. We paid to ward off all challenges and poverty. We prayed to have long life. We prayed for good spouses. We prayed for good children. We prayed for peace of mind. We prayed for joy. We prayed for success. We prayed for healing. We prayed for 7-figure income. We prayed to grow as a temple. We prayed to ward off all sickness and ailments and aches and pains. We prayed to increase our following. Prayed for healing for our friends and family, joy. We prayed for success. We prayed for all of the people tuning in to be very well. Help them all to be blessed by this ITADOGUN broadcast. Ashe. Good, what there? I did find on the room. Apple, sipping with apple. Apple's enjoying with it, making it apple. All right. Outros he can drink, and red tails he can buy. Casti Fafa. Aranisa. I was in All right. So thank you all for joining us. Like I said before, you can support by making putting down the elbow. We'll be offering the elbow very soon, probably by the beginning of next week, once we can get deer meat, and then we can put the elbow on live so everyone can participate in it. We thank you so much. Those of you who are on TikTok, if you're not on my TikTok, join the TikTok because I'm gonna carry the elbow to Eshu right now, and we're gonna pray there. Okay, so if you want to pray with us even more, tap into the TikTok so we can go to the Eshu shrine outside and we'll pray. All right, thank you. Those of you on TikTok, stay tuned. All right, thank you all.